Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to Riven. And I left off the last episode because I had to help get the dog out, but she she didn't want to go. So in the last episode, why did I say it in the last episode? So we're just gonna continue where we left off last episode. We which one was the code that worked? I think we're gonna go back down here and or no, wait. Wait, what do I? Okay, you know what? Let me go back up. Let me go up here again, and I'll. I'll enter this in again. I think it was the blue one that worked. Let's go right back to here. Go with red and then orange. And then not yellow, sorry, not yellow. This is what we wanted, green. Green is what we wanted. And now blue. And finally purple. Alright, still just fucking around, I see. Okay. No, resume. Alright, how about we just go back. Sorry, I'm sorry. Damn it. Why did I go back here? Why did I do that? I'm going to go all the way back. Oh well. That's not where I wanted. I don't even know why I went that way. Oh. Oh god, now my nose is itchy. Again, not sick, surprisingly. Okay, so yeah. Here is... I think I'll save my game. I'll resume. Let's try and get inside one of the domes. Resume. Okay, so 20, 19, 11, 5, 3. There we go. So that's where she's being kept, huh? I should have done that from the very beginning. Oh wow. Okay. May I go there, please? Thank you. Let's, how about we just save our game? Save and resume. Oh boy. What? Oh no. Oh no. What is this? It's... Wait, is it? No. No. What was that noise? Oh no.
I apologize for the cage. I'm afraid this situation has often required of me a more primitive code of conduct than I might otherwise have chosen. I am Gehn. I assume you've heard of me. Yes. Well, I suspect you have acquired some false information of who I am now. Not that my son would have lied to you about me. No, not Atris. It's just that, well, I'm sure he believes me to still be the depraved father I once was. Yes. I even tried to kill him once. God, if I had accomplished that, who knows what I would have become. A great father indeed, who tries to murder his own son. Thankfully, he trapped me on age 5, a prison of my own creation. No books, no precious inks, no ages to link to, nothing but my own foolish ambitions. That was 30 years ago. 30 years, 30 lifetimes, what does it matter? No sentence could be too harsh for the man I was. But I have changed. To be sure, the deeds of my past can never be completely atoned for, but my mission was an honorable one. I'm sorry, this is all a bit awkward. It's been a long time since I've attempted to persuade anyone of my intentions. Most of the people here have already made their minds up about me one way or another. I myself do not trust the words of most men, so I don't expect you to believe me. In the end, though, you may discover that I do have more than mere words to offer. Atris's choice of punishment has been hard on the people of Riven, and many have suffered because of it. The island has been steadily decaying for years, but according to my most recent measurements, it appears that the 5th age has entered its final days. Unless the villagers can be relocated soon, the island will collapse entirely and everyone will perish. It has taken me a long time to do it, but it appears that finally I'll be able to make some substantial amends to my past transgressions, especially in... Well, I'm afraid I've had some trouble with Catherine and the moiety. In any society, there will always be a small percentage of the population with rebellious tendencies. Before Catherine appeared, the moiety, as they call themselves, had been relatively harmless. I mean, the natives here are a fairly violent people by nature, but I'd almost come to accept their presence. It seemed inevitable under the circumstances. Upon Catherine's return, however, their violence intensified considerably. It seems she's become some sort of religious savior to them. And as far as I can tell, she's come to believe this herself. So I've had no alternative. I had to separate her from her people. I must admit, though, that my concerns were not entirely for her safety alone. The actions of Catherine and the moiety have put my own life at risk on numerous occasions. Consequently, the lives of all the people here. Therefore, I must ask you to refrain from any attempt to free her. Although I'm sure Atreus desires it. Indeed, he must desire it with all his heart. But he is completely unaware of her recent state. Which brings me to the point of all of this. The linking book you brought with you. You're very fortunate to have recovered it. If I may. Thank you.
Oh shit.
Perhaps it would be best if you went through first.
No. No. No.
You may need some time to decide. That is reasonable. Until then, as a token of my good intentions, I will allow you free access to my linking books, crude though they may be, and to the rest of the Fifth Age. Please understand, there is nothing I want more than a chance to resolve matters between Atreus and myself, especially in light of what has become of Catherine. But unless you are willing to demonstrate to me that your intentions are honorable, I cannot risk it. The sanctuary I've been writing for the islanders is nearly complete. After all these years, it would be a shame if I were unable to finish it. The work I am doing is quite demanding. Please don't signal me unless you've decided to use the book. The switch will reset itself once you link from here.
Okay. Oh boy. Well. Let's say that. That's some rather interesting developments. I don't trust Gehn. I'm gonna be quite honest with you. I don't trust him at all. I'm assuming we can finally go to here. Oh my god, that is... yeah, that is miles offshore. Oh, oops. Just spins around the globe, yeah. Alright, finally, the 5th island. Are we... oh yeah, we're not even fucking close to any island. Is this a tree stump? That is a tree stump. Big ass tree stump growing in seawater. That is fucking bizarre. What?
You made it. But how'd you get past Gehn?
He's a fucking idiot. That's why.
He must really believe I've gone mad.
Oh, that too.
I know what he's doing. He's watching you. He's waiting for you to make a mistake. He's hoping you'll lead him back to Dunny. You can't let Gehn... Atris sent you to save me. But if Gehn gets back to Dunny, he'll kill him. I think I know how to signal Atris, but it's going to take both of us. You'll have to trap Gehn before you can get the combination. Be careful. Go then. If you won't help me, then I have nothing more to say.
Okay then. Great. Oh shit. Okay. What is this? Okay. What happens if I go back up? Did she say anything? Will she actually? No, she won't. Okay. Wonderful. And I can't even do anything. Alright, well that was interesting, so now we have a choice on siding with Catherine or siding with Gehn. Naturally, I want to side with Catherine. But I kind of want to get the bad ending first. Alright, I guess he's gonna come back.
I'm relieved you've returned. I thought perhaps you had decided against it. Here, I shall follow you directly.
Sure. I know it's gonna be a bad ending, but yeah. Is it a flamethrower? Yep. Figures. What? What? Why? Oh. Uh-oh. I have a feeling that... Huh. I kind of want to leave this on because I don't know how it affects. I don't know how it affects the world, but I want to know. Okay, so let's call this Gehn route parentheses question mark. And then save. Oh, and wait, no. Which one was this one? Oh yeah, this is me going to. Okay, I'll resume. What? What even is this? It's a wine glass with a bone in it? This is a microphone? That's an ink pot. Or what looks like one. What is this? Whoa, that rug scared me for some reason.
Natsu? Shina? Shorate. Mata neta. Tagamem. San botegan shem. Fasi.
What? Okay. That's sink. Oh, this is his bedroom. Oh, okay, yeah, reading. Oh. Okay, well that's... Again. Yeah, I don't know what that says. There's a horn. Go to the drawer. Anything in there? Just clothes. Okay. I might have to leave soon. It's huh. So the only thing that's really down here is the is the diary, which I'm going to read, and this bell, which tells us the combination. So this is his office then, or is it? Wait, I don't know. Is it his actual? I don't. Whatever. Anyways, I think. How long am I recording? Okay, so should I? Let's just see how many pages there are. There's a shitload. Okay, so that's it. I could probably get through this. Just time, because I'm gonna have to leave soon for the gathering that I'm supposed to go to. 86/9/29. I start this latest journal with astounding news. Catherine has returned to the Fifth Age, and though it sets my teeth on edge to say it, she has also vanished as quickly as she appeared, stolen from me by the rebels. As my guard tells it, she linked into the fissure plateau cage, as I'd guessed, when suddenly he was set upon by a band of rebels who darted him and spirited her away. I suspect the truth of the matter was that he was so dumbfounded at actually witnessing someone link in after all this time that he presented an easy target for whichever rebel had happened by at that moment. Yeah, pretty much. The damnable luck of it. He did get a good enough look at her, though, to verify that it was indeed Catherine. He also claimed that he inspected all of her belongings and found no linking book on her person, a fact which, if true, makes the question of why she's returned here all the more puzzling. While I am sick with frustration at having lost the only query, the only quarry screw it. The only quarry that cage has ever caught. I am also filled with hope. You can go ahead and correct me if I'm wrong there, I know you will. She may yet provide me with a way back to Donnie. It is true that I have managed, despite overwhelming odds, to break free of the confines of the Fifth Age and resume my mission to save my culture from extinction. But I fear that unless I am able to regain access to the vast resources that lie in the city's ruins, the task of reconstructing that great civilization will be impossible. If Catherine did bring a linking book with her, then I am halfway there. If not, then she is trapped in the Fifth Age, and I can assume that my emotionally crippled son will soon be along to rescue her. Jesus, emotionally crippled. Holy sh... That's a little harsh. Either way, it is crucial to my plans that I find her soon. Her presence here now forces me to take the rebels more seriously. I should never have permitted them to survive this long. Oh god. So now you're just gonna kill them? Once again, the Great Warg has demonstrated its usefulness to me. This past week, the villagers have been most difficult to manage. Apparently, they have learned of Catherine's arrival, and their fear of this mythic beast has been all that has kept them in line. Had I known how truly useful these prodigious creatures would prove to be, I would have perhaps captured more of them while the local population was still plentiful. Although, to be sure, if these disturbances continue, my current pets will be in no danger of perishing for lack of nourishment. Holy shit. So yeah, you are... I'm not sure if you've changed anything. I don't believe you, Gehn. I don't think you've changed a goddamn thing. Not a damn thing. Alright. The search for Catherine continues. I now deeply regret my mistake of having ever taught these primitive people anything at all about the books. It seems that with each passing day, I more sorely realize the extent to which they were not ready for that knowledge, not even in the simplified manner in which I had presented it to them. Their minds, adapted only to the exceptionally menial tasks of village life, were incapable of comprehending the art in all its complexity. Jesus, man. And thus were unable to extract the essential underlying principles that are, ironically, so elegantly simple. It is so obvious that much of the discord that exists between us stems from their failure to grasp the full meaning of the information I gave them. If they'd been able to gain even the smallest glimpse of the future I'd planned for them, then this conflict would not exist. The minds of children are much more malleable. With the proper instruction, they have developed a more appropriate posture towards the culture that gave them their lives. At times, they take to it almost as if they had a bit of Donnie blood in them. Given the natives' inborn limitations, however, I am quite careful that none gain a level of understanding that would permit them to sin against their future the way that Catherine did. Holy shit. So it's Jesus. I was almost gonna say he's like Hitler, but kind of is. How foolish I was to think that she could contain such knowledge responsibly when it was quite clear that my own son could not. Atris, still he remains one of the greatest disappointments of my life. Jesus, man. I should have never left him with my mother. By the time I'd returned for him, he had already been poisoned. As to all thoughts of the Donnie, perhaps it was the only way that she could rationalize the fact that she had been responsible for the collapse of their civilization. So much destruction, so many great lives lost. The guilt must have been unbearable. I do have vague recollections of the love she had for my father and for our world. But ultimately, she was an outsider whose ignorance of the Donnie became the catalyst for their demise. If I am able to rebuild our culture and in the process connect such crucial weaknesses, then perhaps what she did was ultimately necessary in order that a new era of prosperity might someday come to pass. Oh my god. He's kind of a psychopath. Well, maybe not. I don't know. It's hard to actually properly label someone as a psychopath, but whatever. These last few weeks, I have found myself frequently beset by images from the past. As I stood in the schoolroom today, I was reminded of my own childhood, the years I spent in the Bookmakers Guild. Father's immense pride at each of my small accomplishments there. He was an important man in the Donnie world. But I can't bear to think of him for long. It's too much. I was too young to see such a thing. Jesus. I've got her. Late last night I received word that Captain was in the village attempting to persuade the people to join her. I lost two good men in the process, but I would have paid 100 times that number for such a prize. Okay, so you really don't give a shit about your people. She's been taken to the prison island, where I've been attempting to gain some insight as to the reason for her presence here. I've had to fight the all but constant impulse to put her on the gallows. She has adopted the most infuriating stance of only answering my questions, when she answers them at all, in her native tongue. Even so, she is a poor liar. I am now quite certain that her return to Riven was unintentional, and that she brought no linking book with her, as far as her unwillingness to share with me the location of the moiety. We shall see. Without their leader, however... Oh, sorry. As for her unwillingness to share with me the location of the moiety, we shall see. Without their leader, however, they are once again powerless against me. If Catherine's coming here was indeed an accident, then Atreus is bound to come for her. That is a given. The question I must now consider is, how will he do it? It is likely that his hesitation has been due, at least in part, to this dilemma. One way or another, though, he'll have to bring a linking book to get back to Donnie. There is no other way. It's late and I cannot sleep. I've lost so much in my life. My people, my father, my son, and you, my wife, Keta. You were the only true kindness I've ever known. Watching you flicker there in the images, I sometimes wonder if you were real. If I could restore your life with my pen, I would do so in an instant and leave the rest of the world to their own wretched fate. Oh my god. Damn these savages. I'd be well advised to leave them all in the Fifth Age and begin again with a clean sheet of paper. A stranger has arrived on Riven with a linking book to Donnie, and once again my useless minions was overtaken by the rebels. From what little I could decipher from his muddled explanation, it apparently occurred sometime this morning. The cage has been damaged, but it is no matter. Everything I need is here now. Atreus is certainly behind this, yet how could he be so foolish as to send someone here with a linking book? Such blatancy is unlike him. Could it be that he has had a change of heart? After all these years, is he finally letting his poor old father go? No, he's only after one thing. Perhaps he should find her. For now, I need only to wait and observe. Okay. So Catherine was right. He's clearly waiting for me to make a mistake. Alright, wow. Okay, then. What is this? Restart required. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, okay. I'm not gonna restart my PC just yet. For what the hell even was it? Fucking high definition audio bus. Fuck off. Fuck right off. Alright. Well. Let's resume actually. Let's see what this does. Oh. Oh, it's locked. Great. Okay. Huh. Oh wait, no, that's not where I wanted to go. I wanted to go right here. Let's see if I made a mistake. Nope, he's not here. Which I guess is a good thing. Alright, well... Nope, let's get back into Gehn's office. Go right back here. Alright, that's... yeah. Sorry, I'll end that. And I'm assuming if I flick this again, the cage is gonna go back up. It is. Okay. Now how long are we recording now? 44 minutes? That could... Alright, well... should I stop there? Why don't we go over to the prison island and see how she's... oh shit, sorry. Why don't we go over to the prison island and see how Catherine's doing, if she's even alive still. Well, the elevator wasn't used, so I guess that's a good sign. I think all I really need to do is just can I, okay, now I can. Alright, so I think I'm gonna end it there. Let's go down here. So I think next time we're going to we're gonna solve this puzzle right here, the elevator on Prison Island. I guess I don't know, the doorbell puzzle? I don't know what you'd call it. But I think that's gonna do it for this episode. So hopefully you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. And I guess, yeah, maybe, just maybe, the next episode might be the last. For some reason, I don't think that's going to be the case, but we'll see. So, alright, that's all for now, so goodbye. Thank you.